guys, it's Slander here, and welcome back to another video, my good friends on the internet. And I guess welcome to another tech review on this channel, even though there's a lot. I don't know if you guys really enjoy the tech reviews at all, but I know a lot of you guys are nerds like me, so maybe you do. But anyway, today we're going to be looking at this Panasonic camcorder, which is probably one of my favorites to film with besides my tube camera. You know, my tube camera isn't really that great for recording YouTube videos, because, well, the audio is kind of really bad. But if you want to know, this is the Panasonic PVL35 2D, I think it's called. I don't know, I'm just really terrible with the names, right? But it's actually a fairly nice little camera, obviously, and it's a VHS, just like the one I'm recording on, but instead of using the full-size VHS tapes, I'm gonna show you guys, right? I mean, a lot of you guys, if you guys are camera nerds and stuff like that, you probably will know what I'm talking about. But if I hit the eject button, and I eject it and bring the camera to the side like this small little tape. Yeah, this tape is actually really tiny. It is pretty small compared to just your standard VHS, but you can see it is your standard VHS, and I'm gonna go get a VHS tape right now. Alright, so now I do actually have a standard VHS tape compared to, guess, the VHs-c, and you can see just simply how much bigger, but they are kind of the same tape in reality, and you can adapt it to fit in a standard VCR. As you can see, they're the exact same size, and you are actually able to adapt it for a full-size VHS VCR or player, or even a camcorder like what I'm shooting on right now. But what we're gonna do now is that we're just gonna put the tape in like this. These cameras have digital zoom like this, for example, but I never use it, and it even has a light image stabilization, which I also don't use because it does crop in. It also has 20 times standard optical zoom, and then it can be extended with the digital zoom, like I said, as well. But I don't ever really recommend using the digital zoom at all because the picture quality does get pretty gnarly. I guess the actual video quality of this camera, it's fairly decent. It doesn't have this VHS look that, you know, you guys are seeing me through right now. It's a very stable image, and it's also just because probably the tape is insanely good condition because I never used this tape, and this tape was just simply in storage. I guess I could switch to this camera, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, obviously. Okay guys, so now I am recording on, I guess, the VHS-c camera, and first of all, you might be noticing that, yeah, this image quality is marginally better than, I guess, the full-size VHS, and that's because this camera is older. Also, one thing that is also very interesting about the camera that I'm filming on right now is that thing has a full-size record head, so it's going to be very similar to what a VCR can do, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice to know, I guess, right? So this is what the VHS-c camera looks like, the little Panasonic, and I guess I'm just gonna mess with the camera, obviously, and just shoot some footage on it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I guess one thing that is probably not normal about this camera is that, well, the mechanism makes a lot of squeaky noises. I don't know why that is. Everything from this era is just going to be working just fine, and there's probably going to be some problems with the tech. This is the camera that I was recording on. It's pretty big, right? It's a pretty big unit. It's supposed to go on your shoulder. I like this camera. I like the look that it has. I guess this is just a bit of a test of the light. Just like I said in there, this is my tape player if you really want to know. So yeah, not the greatest thing in the world, but it's better than nothing. Alright, so now I am capturing the video right now, obviously, and yeah, that's just sort of like what I'm doing right now. I don't know what to really say. That's the camera over there, and it's playing back the footage, and I'm capturing it right now. But we could do a bit of a test of the light, but this is I guess my capture setup. Got a cheap Amazon. Of course, it's made in China. This is my Discord, but here it is again. Mates are just messaging me, but of course it's made in China. But this is, again, something else I got on Amazon, also made in China. Cheap rubbish, pretty much, that I used to capture my video. Yeah, it's not that great. Just started editing the video, obviously, right, and I got some of the footage, well, all the footage from the big camera imported, and then this small little one that I'm shooting on, well, I got some of the footage imported, but I have to obviously import what I'm shooting on right now into the thing. Lander, I ask du. Boop. Oh, his pattern is awesome too. He's my skunky boy. Alright, so finally I am my true form. That was meant to be all along. Look at me now. Rah! This is the PNG YouTube thing I was talking about in a little update video. It's pretty cool, right? Look at how kino he is. Here is, I guess, the digital version of what's up there. Alright, so apparently I'm locked in Diddy's basement right now. I'm just joking. Diddy! Oh my god! Oh my gosh, it's Diddy! Diddy, no! Diddy, no! Diddy, no! That was the most autistic thing ever, dude. I'm sorry if I made you guys cringe a lot. Ew. My basement, by the way. You can see the floorboards. Nice. Nice. Welcome to my bathroom sink, I guess. Sort of it, really, you know. I guess I'm gonna switch back to the big VHS camera, and I guess I'm just gonna conclude the video, so yeah. Alright, guys, so I guess that concludes the video. So this was this camera, obviously, this little Panasonic vhs-c camera. And first of all, the video quality is actually insanely good, right? For, I guess, an analog camera, but it was my hi8 as well. I'm not really too surprised that the video quality is actually that good, because, well, we were able to record fairly decent quality since, I guess, like the mid-90s. And again, like I said, the reason why this camera is so much better than VHS is just because, well, first of all, most like VHS cameras are gonna have this type of quality you're seeing right now, for then, as you know, the VHS-C are gonna actually have this type of quality. But yeah, I'm not really too surprised that the video quality is fairly decent, especially for an analog camera that is standard definition. But yeah, I guess it still does offer like a very retro image. I guess a very retro looking image because, well, first of all, it's standard definition instead of HD. So anyway, guys, I obviously hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you liked it, and yeah, I'll see you guys right on the next one. Have a good day, everybody, and bye.